In Vainglory, Fountain of Renewal is a very popular item for roams and grants defensive stats and allows you to heal your entire team significantly. Let's go ahead and break this item down to see how cost effective it actually is. As of patch 1.15, this item costs 2,300 gold and grants 200 max health, 75 shield, 30 armor, and has an active ability that grants up to 200 health per second to you and nearby allies for 3 seconds. Disregarding the active ability completely, this item is worth 825 gold, making it about 36% cost efficient with a deficit of 1,475 gold. Now, there are two ways to look at the active ability. The first is to consider it analogous to Halcyon potions and find out how many uses it takes to become cost efficient. The second is to compare it to flat HP regen and find out its cost efficiency, assuming you use it once every minute or so. Let's start by comparing it to Halcyon potion. The health regained from this item is 2 health per percent health missing per second for 3 seconds. Simply put, at 100% health, you won't regen any health, and at 0% health, you can regen 600 health total. If you have 2 friends with you also at 0% health, the total is 1800 health. Each use of Fountain when everybody is at 0% health is worth about 161 gold if comparing to the recovery of Halcyon potions, assuming you're using Halcyon potions specifically for healing and disregarding the energy recovery. With a deficit of 1,475 gold, the roam would have to use Fountain about 9 times to make it gold efficient. This situation, however, is rather unrealistic, as any roam is going to pop Fountain long before you reach 0% health. A more common situation would put everybody at 50% health, regenning 300 each and 900 total. This puts the per use value at about 80 gold and 18 uses before cost efficiency. This, of course, is merely looking at cost efficiency, and doesn't take into account a couple key points. The first and most obvious is that Halcyon potions don't regen as much as Fountain does. Fountain can regen 600 per person in 3 seconds, while a potion heals a total of 280 over the course of 25 seconds. Over only 3 seconds, the potion heals a meager 104 health. Even popping Fountain at 50% health, you still about triple the health regen as compared to everybody popping a Halcyon potion. The second point to consider is number of actions. With a Fountain, only the roam has to use the active, whereas if everybody has a potion, there are a total of 3 active uses. While this may not sound like a big deal, humans are limited to the number of actions they can take a second. During a fight, especially if you're using somebody that spams abilities or attacks quickly, the time dedicated to using a Halcyon potion can usually be better used either dealing damage or positioning yourself properly. Having somebody that worries about your health for you can be very helpful during a fight. Moving on, another way to consider cost efficiency is to consider the health regained as health regen rather than comparing it to Halcyon potions. If we assume that you pop Fountain every minute for its full effectiveness at 0% health, you can regen a total of 1,800 health per minute for your team, effectively having an additional 30 HP per second, which is worth a whopping 3,625 gold, giving this item a value of 4,450 gold and a 193% cost efficiency. Of course, 3 people at 0% popping Fountain perfectly every minute is, again, unrealistic. If we use it when everybody is at 50% health, every 90 seconds, the effective regen becomes 10 HP per second for the entire team. The value of the active is 1,208 gold in this case, bringing the value of the item to 2,033 gold, and cost efficiency becomes about 88% with a 267 gold deficit. Overall, Fountain can sway fights in your team's favor. Its utility beats out Halcyon potions, even if the cost efficiency doesn't quite match your team just getting potions themselves. If we instead compare to flat HP regen, then this item approaches cost efficiency even if we only use it every 90 seconds at 50% effectiveness. This item is a must-have any way you look at it. If you think I made a mistake, have a suggestion, or just want to say hi, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Enjoy.